Yo, what is happening, my people? What is happening? Keeping it honest, this episode is kind of all over the place because it started off here with Riker linking up the villages for the iron farm again, because while the farm was working, it was working way too slow. It was working slower than usual, which we said we might have to relink the villages. And while relinking them, the golems were spawning. We were like, oh yeah, this is fake, this is sexy now. And then once everything was linked again, it went back to its normal slow self, or like one golem every like 5 or 10 minutes. And my theory for that was the mechanics were changed for spawning. I don't know, not necessarily golem spawning, just like maybe some kind of behavior for the villages, or just spawning in general. Well, I'm not sure. Anyway, here you can see the start of probably one of the most necessary farms for us, or well, me at least personally, the Totem of Undying farm, or raid farm actually. Yeah, raid farm, I think I should call it. And in this video I took a little page out of Riker's book as well, for in terms of editing, because me and him, when we play, we talk in our own language, we talk in Lithuanian, you know what I mean, because talking in English is a bit too awkward for us. So for this video at least, what I'll do instead is just put subtitles on and translate it into English, because after watching Riker's video I realized that it's not as bad as I thought it would be. It's still interesting to watch, it still doesn't really take away the effect. I think I'll take a page out of Riker's book and do that. Then another major project that is coming up, and I don't even think it's gonna be anytime soon, because I don't want to touch the nether anytime soon, but I think it's coming up because, well, we need them ice corridors, since we do have a whole tunnel now to that Totem of Undying farm. I made that one because I had to transport villages to there, and then one major one, not even tunnels made yet, to the nether farm. And that one is far. That one is going to be one long corridor to make, but once it's made, we'll travel to everywhere so quickly. But that's not going to be anytime soon, because me and Riker, we're tired of the nether. I don't want to touch the nether, he doesn't want to touch the nether. The nether wants to touch us, which we don't fuck with. The only thing we can do is not touch it, for now though, only for now. And for the first time I think in my YouTube career, of these gaming YouTube career, I think for the first time I actually have leftover footage as well. Basically, I've edited all this footage and I still have some left over, meaning I can start editing straight away for the next video. And I do think that's a first for me. I think it's a first. And in future videos I plan to do more in-game voice, as in play while talking, instead of doing voiceovers, because voiceovers, I feel like they could get a little bit more boring. Or not boring, saying boring is not fair, I'd say just maybe less interesting. I don't know, just feel like it'll be more interesting if I do in-game voice instead of a voiceover. Anyway, you can see me here transporting these stupid villages through these stupid corridors with stupid boats. It took so long and I nearly killed them as well. I only was meant to transport one, but I transported two, because at the time we didn't even know if it was going to be 2 or 1 that was going to be needed. Riker said do 2 just in case, so I did do 2, and at the end of the day it was only needed one. We only needed 1. I still did 2. Why is it my blood clot time for no reason? As always, me and Riker kind of split into 2 parts of the job. He always kind of does all the redstone parts, because obviously redstone is not my strong point at all. I just kind of do all the things that doesn't involve redstone. Can we just talk about how delayed that explosion was? That wasn't game, that wasn't the footage, that was actually in game. I remember it exploded, there was no sound, and then the sound came out. I got kind of confused at the time as well. So yeah, Riker did all the redstone parts, I did all everything that doesn't involve redstone for the farm. That's how it usually goes. That's because redstone is not my strong point. I think you've seen it before. It's not my strong point. Here me and Riker start scrapping. I'm not even gonna lie, I think Riker pulled off one of the best shots I've seen in Minecraft. You got a guy shot me mid-air while flying, not gonna lie, I was really impressed with that one.
I'm dying. Help me.
He was a nitwit anyway. Here's a little bit of progress I've made on the villager trading hall. It's not really a hall, it's kind of this themed of nature, you know, natural little kind of thing. It's kind of what I'm trying to go for. I've kind of found the system of converting the villages into zombie villages and then reconverting them back, so then it'll be cheap trades. I found the system is really making it quicker. And then Riker decided that he needs to come to my villager trader and then fuck shit up with the raid. You know what I'm saying? Guys said, fuck your villagers, fuck you, I'ma fuck it up with the raid. Well, obviously he didn't do it on purpose, I'm just playing. But the whole point is that you can protect them, you can block them off so they don't get killed. Yet the whole issue is they start killing themselves when they start shooting fireworks. When you finish a raid, they start celebrating, they start shooting fireworks, and that damages them if they're in a closed space like the one they are now. And they just start taking damage, they don't even care, they just keep shooting until they die basically. Yet somehow through a miracle it didn't happen, because it just stopped. We didn't even finish, it just stopped. And here you can see Riker actually fixing my redstone now. I've got so much sugarcane through this farm, and the only issue was that it wasn't sending up. I accidentally destroyed the redstone torch, and all I had to do, I could have figured it out myself. That's the whole point. but I'm just so shit at redstone, I couldn't do it. You know, I had to call Riker to fix it. I think for like the 4th time now, I had to call Riker to fix it for me, and he fixed it by just placing 1 redstone torch. Something I feel like I could have figured it out myself, but I didn't, because I'm just not thinking redstone. After we decided to look for the new cave place, I still don't remember what it's called, but we started looking for it, and we found, I think, 4 spawners in about 50 block radius. One of them didn't even have chests, which was kind of disappointing, but I thought that was quite interesting, you know. 4 of them. I think Riker found 1, or he found 2, and then I found 2, and then we found this rare disc called Lena Rain. To be honest, I'm not even sure if it's rare. I just know that it's new. It's a new addition to the game. I had the game with the 1.19 update, 1.18. I'm not even actually too sure. I just know that it's new. I'm not sure that if it's rare though. Regardless, it sounds quite good. We played it. I'm not gonna lie, I was enjoying it, I was bopping, you know. And that new cave with the warden spawns, apparently it's most commonly found under extreme hills or something like that. So we found that biome and we dug straight down. We broke the #1 rule in Minecraft, we dug straight down, which means that we had to fly up out of there. I was gonna do like a little staircase thingy, which you can actually see when I do fly up, which means that we couldn't just fly out when we fly up. We had to kind of do it strategically. Well, that's a difficult word. I found it personally quite easy, and Riker, well, I think he would have done it on first try, but I had to place down these stairs to get out. See, I didn't know he was following me from that close, so that's the whole reason why I put down the stairs in the first place. He did die a few times, and for once it wasn't me that kept dying. For once it wasn't me. I think from this one he died once, and then once we found that cave that we were looking for, we did the same exact thing. And I think I done it on the first try again. He died about 3 times, I'm pretty sure. I do consider myself quite a good flyer with that elytra. I'm not even gonna lie. So I did find it kind of easy. I do consider myself, you know, a decent flyer, not a good flyer, just a decent enough flyer. I think that's fair to say. And just to back my talk a little bit, here's me flying out on the second try, or not second time flying out on the first attempt again, with a few inconveniences, as you can see, but at the end of the day, I did fly out. The Deep Dark, that's what the place is called. I completely forgot. Finally I remembered, the Deep Dark. There we go. And let me not lie, personally, I was shitting it, completely bricking it when I found it, just all because of the warden. And let me not lie, the loot there was actually really elite. It was about the same as NCT type loot, not as good, but it was still really elite. I'm not gonna complain about it at all. It was really good. I was happy with the loot. I turned up my volume to the max straight away, all the way to the fullest, just so I can hear the warden coming out. Every time he comes out, you can't see him because you get the stupid darkness effect, so I had to hear him. I was shitting, like being completely honest, every time he came out, I was bricking it. We did play like pussies though, at least me personally. I did play like a pussy. I'm not going to lie, like we were proper stressed. This warden was proper stressing us.
Fuck! Активовал на тича. Fuck! Старту! Ой, tu čia daug čia čestų. Čia kiek doguje čestų. Aš vieną tai tikrai atidarysiu. O, Swift, what? Oi. Man atrodo dabar jisai išlys, nes jau čia 3 kartas. Ne dar. What? Aš nežinau, kaip reikia tą čestą pasimt. Be jaunų lėlė. Arna, atsargiai, nedėk būkų. Tau po kairę ir po dešinę tie aktyvuotojai. Tu supranti? Ateis vardanas, mes mirsim ir piziai. Fuck. Gerai, vieną čestą pasiėmiau. Fuck, nukritau netyčia. Šiandien taktiškai. Regeneration potioną. Fuck! Паникую! 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 Аж паникую! Кадрит! 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 Сачок! Аж ебать! Курис! Аж неку намотал! Аж неку намотал! Мокроту! Бегу! Аж нажинал кураж! Аж неку намотал! Аж неку намотал! Куризай! Исай пазгай мене бега! Исай бега пазгай! Мам, pussy, I should do this!
Yeah, I logged out. That's what I meant when I said we play like pussies. Also, for future videos when Riker speaks, the audio will be better. Right now, I'm just gonna have to deal with it. Apologies. The logging out happened multiple times. I'm not even gonna lie, it is a bit cheaty. Being completely fair, it is a bit cheaty, but it's the only thing that I could think of not to die. It's probably more. It would have been more fair if I did just take it like a man and I just died. I got more confident after. Not gonna lie, I got a little bit too brave at the end, but it was, I guess, more interesting. You see that motherfucker screaming there? He's that scary, and when he comes as well, he can't see dust. It's just scary. I must say, Mojang really did a good job. Like the combination between the sound effects, the way everything looks, you know what I mean? They really did a good job. I'm not gonna lie. Then I actually discovered. Well, I saw a video that if you place wool down and you block out the chest and stuff, you can open them. And if you walk on wool as well, you can place it as well. It won't affect anything then. No sound will be emitted. If you break the sensors that spawn the warden, no warden will actually spawn if you break them, which I was really surprised about. So the warden is blind, he doesn't have eyes, but apparently uses his ears to see, well, to know where everything is. And I said, let me test it, because apparently he can actually smell you out. Mind you, in this clip I do not know where he is. All I can say that this right here looks like a horror game to me personally.
Aš nežinau, kur mano itemai, man tik... What the fuck? 5 minutes, blėt, turiu. O! Mano itemai! Vardenas kur? Man atrodo, jis atgal įlindo. Kur vardenas?
Aš ant tos vietos, kur ta vilna.
Yeah, that was an overreaction. I'm not even gonna lie, that was an overreaction. It was really scary though. I'm not like, I already died to him and I was still getting scared like this. So I'm not going to lie, it was a little bit of an overreaction. So as you saw there, these wardens have these Kamehameha waves, which apparently can go through walls. I had to find out the hard way. And they can go through shields as well. Shields will not protect you. I got a little bit braver when I discovered if you do spam torch, you can actually kind of beat the blindness effect, but it still just kind of shows about 10 blocks ahead. I still nearly died while doing this many times, and I'm not going to lie, I got way too brave. All because of this torch spam technique, but it did kind of allow me to access the loot a little bit better, but it also meant that I was more likely to die a lot more times. See, Riker was shooting at him as well with his bow, because I didn't even have one. I lost mine in the nether. So I say, let me run up to him a few times and just shank him a few times. And motherfucker starts chasing me and shit. I start running and shit. Even the torch technique didn't even work, cause you still can't see proper. You can only see like 10 blocks ahead. I was kind of being like one of them annoying flies that would just go up to you and will never leave you alone. Just keep annoying you. And this motherfucker, see that motherfucker just shot me through them blocks. That was proper scary. I'm gonna be honest, proper. I think I did a little doo-doo when I saw that beam coming towards me. Anyway though, this will mark the end of the exploration for this cave thingy, and will also mark the end of the episode as well. This episode we did quite a bit actually. It was all over the place. I've kind of figured that all of these videos that I do, they're always all over the place. I can never legit just start one thing and just do it throughout the video. It will always include many different things. I don't know why. I guess it's just the way my brain works. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video. It would be greatly appreciated if you came back for the next video. See you later.